everyone. Let's have a little prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for the snow that's coming down today, that I can sit and watch. It looks so pretty. And thank you for the warmth of our homes. Please bless those who need to find a place warm, that they'll be able to do so. And thank you for the opportunities that are available to us to stay. And I don't know about everybody else, but I'm in a lot of pain today all over. Probably too much salt. I'd like to ask Thee to bless me that I'll be able to rise above it, not worry about it, and do other things that don't involve my body. Or that I can limber it up somehow. I'm very grateful to Thee that we have enough health to be able to watch stuff or make videos. Bless those around us that they will not be in pain. And this we pray in Jesus Christ's name. Amen. Yeah? You had some sunflower seeds?
Yeah, they're very good.
Nice. Yeah, that's our snack area.
Yeah.
Just pinch them off at the bottom. That is my dear Willem. Good morning. It's kind of late today. I just got up 9-ish. I'm in a lot of pain everywhere. I was in pain all night. Just different joints and I don't know. Seems like I must have stepped on 3 separate splinters on my foot. Because there are certain places. Anyway, I don't suppose you want to hear about all the ills of the day. Especially when it's snowing out. Look, it's coming down really gently. Let's look at it. How come I can't see it? There it is. The gentle snow. So yesterday I didn't end up going to do the trails around the teepee. Instead I went to near the nearest bell tower and I uploaded all those videos. So now I can empty that card and put it back in my phone camera. And then I can go down there and snowshoe the paths and you could see it. So yesterday when I walked over the hills, if you go up there, that's a ridge top. Oh, you can't see it. Anyway, it's a ridge top, and you can walk over it, go down in the valley, and then up, which is what I did yesterday. I followed some deer trail. So I'm feeling a little slow this morning. The housework is not my priority. I did want to get down there and walk snowshoe those trails, but my body doesn't have enough strength to do that today. It's amazing how we can zap our strength by doing something. Oh, I guess it's just that everything is stiff. Ugh. Maybe if I swing on the swing, that'll help. So good morning, one person. Who might you be? And don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if that's what you like doing. So I went in the sunroom and I immediately found a whole bunch of containers that could be thrown away. Isn't that awesome? Oh, there it is. You see this wire up in the corner there? That wire, I want to use that and maybe today would be a good day to sit around and have a campfire in the teepee. Could do that. I don't think it's that cold out. It doesn't look that cold. Can you tell by looking outside if it's cold or not? Let's look at this. So first of all, here on the railing, you see how dark those spots are? It's moisture, right? Oh, hi Diane, good morning. Have you been shoveling? I hope you're okay. And the trees don't look quite as white And the way the snow is coming down so slowly means there's no wind out there. Look at how slowly it's coming down. Let's just watch it. The ones right by the house are not coming down very fast. The Swiss chard should be eaten, harvested. Isn't it awesome to have food right there? Unbelievable. I thought I should wear something that you haven't seen lately. I'll try and go through my closet and wear something different every day. This is a sparkly skirt too. And I found a long sleeved sweater shirt, and look, it's got all these little marks all over it. And these little pretty things, what are they anyway? Flowers. Flowers everywhere. Maybe I should play my violin. That's what I could do. If my shoulders and arm feel okay, I can do that. Sometimes I would go sit in front of the TV when I feel like this way, but I find that this chair I'm in is a rocker, and it's better for my body. I'm glad you have somebody else do it. Yeah, that's good. We use ashes on our walkways. Then we don't have to buy anything, and also I don't really care for the salt, and when it does, hey, look at this. If you look way back there, you can see what looks like a big bump. This big white place. Where's my finger? Finger. So right there at that top, that is part of a gigantic rock. The rock is enormous. It's the size of a house. I believe that's what that is. And all along the back there, along the top of the trail, it's not just thick because we're seeing through a lot of trees, but actually once you go across that edge, it does get quite a lot of evergreens in there. And the deer like it in there. I was happily surprised to find them in the meadow up here. It's up there somewhere. Hi, Willem. So Willem is going off to town today. Has to do his clerking at church. So I should deliver stuff to Abe. He lives beyond church, so if I were to go with him, I could drive that stuff down there, but it's snowing, and although it's coming down nicely right here, I'm not sure what the forecast is down there. I don't really want to drop him off and drive down there, and however, it would be good to do something today. I could drive with him, and I don't know what I would do while he's there doing his clerking. Could sit in the car and do my online stuff. He'll probably be at least an hour. But then we could go from there to Abe's and deliver his Christmas stuff. Just thinking. Hey, you know something else? I have now that I have my sewing machine here, hey, I could do that. I could sit and sew today. I was thinking I could also sit and, oh, here comes the red squirrel. I could also sit and thread the loom. Oh, look at him up there. He's so happy. Where is he now? What are we looking at? Quick. There he is. Hello, little red squirrel. Sammy. Sammy the squirrel. Charlie the chipmunk. Perhaps I should open the curtains. All right, focus. Thank you. His little hands are cold. So I thought I had a dentist, an eye doctor appointment today, but I don't. Plan B. So it's focusing on that piece of straw in front of it. Or is that a mark on the window? It's not doing it anyway, whichever way. Hello? Hi, Sammy. Hello? Wanna come and eat all the food down the floor? How are your little fingers doing? Oh, your little fingers cold. Little squirrel. Yeah, I think I'll play the violin and sew and do my weaving. Thread my loom, but you have to lean forward to do that loom and to thread it. Where are you now? Oh, he's gone back the way he came. There he comes. Oops, sorry. Hi, Sammy. Hello. Oops, sorry. Cheapers, Nancy. There you go. And take some home to your family. I don't think they run. I think they hop. I was trying to figure out how they go so fast and trying to see their feet move. But if you think of them as jumping, what a cutie. We're so blessed to be entertained by these little animals. Oh, we have 5 people and 1 thumbs up. Good morning, good morning. How's everyone today? So we have some snow coming down. Not a lot of snow, just some. They have this poor dilapidated thing. But I did get a little more done in the sunroom. That was quite nice to just stand in there and sort through things. But I feel best when I'm sitting down doing nothing. Just rocking. Hi, Willem.
Hi, Nancy.
So how long do you think you're going to be there in the building?
Could be a while.
Like how long? An hour? 2 hours?
Maybe, I don't think it would be more than 2 hours, but who knows, why?
Well, I was thinking of delivering stuff to Abe. But then, of course, it's snowing out. So maybe I don't want to go and...
Well, I can deliver stuff to Abe.
You want to do it by yourself?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Well, then that's okay. But check the snow. It's snowing here. Check and see what the weather's like down there.
Okay.
I'm on a live video, so don't say the town names. He's so nice, isn't he? But we won't have any piano playing today. No piano. But it's a PD day tomorrow, and the kids are going to come over. Yay! 2 of them, anyway. 2 of the little grandchildren. It was so nice on Saturday having my son and his son over. It was just the 2 of them. It was awesome. It was just so nice. We just played with the clay. It was hard work rolling out that clay. It was pretty heavy. Want to see it snow again? Must be more interesting than looking at me. You can't see it like that, can you? Look at how there's so small amount on the deck. Isn't that awesome? See, if I could take this wire that's up in the corner there, if I could take that wire down to the teepee from the internet router through a window to the teepee, and then I could plug in my laptop down there, and I could do stuff down in the teepee, and I could have a campfire. Yeah, whatever. Let's just sew. We could sew stuff. I have a bunch of patterns. I have a bunch of patterns that are on the floor in the living room under my great-grandmother's chest. No, my grandmother's chest. It's the coolest chest. It has these big round feet. They're just round, and they're just round with a spike on a post on the end of it. But it's one piece, right? So it was routed into a ball with a post. And there's a hole in the bottom of the chest, and it just sits in the hole. It's perfect. Who would have thought? It's so simple. So.
Should be clear in the afternoon.
Uh-huh.
And did a few flurries in the morning, less than a centimeter here and about a centimeter in Brooklyn.
Alrighty then. So, not a lot happening here. It's not exciting, you know. I am glad that I made all those paths out there. I could actually go for a little walk on those paths I made. But, of course, you can see the path right there. It's going up right here. That shadow. It's not sunny, but that's the shadow of the sides of the pathway I made. You can see more of it down here now. Yes, indeed. Well, we better do something more interesting than sit here and talk. So these pails go to the teepee. I took all those things that wanted to go to the dump. I took them all to the dump yesterday to the reuse, and I made you a video. Hope you liked that. And then I uploaded all those videos from my walking around the moat, and then Willem and I had walked around the moat, and then we went down to the highway, and he turned back to go up to the house, and I went in to the woods, and then I walked along the stream, and that's where I saw I sat for a while, and I listened to the water at the dam, and then I went further in along, and I saw the fissure. Did you see it? I put the fissure as a picture on the video. It doesn't start till like 13 minutes, and at 7 minutes, I think it's at the sitting by the stream, the water. It was very noisy water, but until that, it was just crunching on the snow. But the possibility that you who are watching this right now are going to watch that and know what I said about that video is very remote. Everything gets lost on the internet, doesn't it? So, let's see. I think I'll just go, and then when I get myself set up doing something. Well, should I go? You guys don't mind. You just like being here. Or you can talk to each other. You can listen to Monday's full episode on CBC Listen, cbc.ca/listen. They have some really good classical music on cbc.ca. There's all their classical music stuff. United Nations Security Council discussed Russia-Ukraine border. I get my Twitter. I have all these news things on Twitter. I don't really follow people. Somebody asked me that today. They told me about somebody named Mary, and I went and watched her one day, and they said, so did you ask her the question for me yet? And I said, no, I don't really go and watch people. I don't have time to do all this at my house and watch people and keep up with the news. Yesterday I watched a documentary on wheat, on the wheat belly guy, who is very interesting. Marketplace is a good, impartial place. Marketplace checks things out, finds out the facts. And so the wheat belly book, and it makes all these claims about how mutated the wheat is. And I'm not sure if that's actually true. Like, he didn't quote which studies that he was showing from, and he just went on and on about the history of wheat. But anyway, and then they compared the wheat of yesterday, like the red Fife wheat from long ago, from the 1850s. They made bread out of it and bread out of the current wheat, and they analyzed it with all their scientific stuff, and it was exactly the same. It tasted the same, and everything about it was the same. But I do think that when I eat wheat, it makes me want more. And for whatever reason that is, it's a true fact. It does make you crave more wheat. And so they do put it in all these things like peanuts. Like, why would you put wheat in peanuts? What does wheat have to offer peanuts? As a carrier for salt and sugar? Anyway, I think the idea is to get you to eat more of it. And they interviewed this lady who about, oh, that was a different one. So I watched one on sugar. The United Nations came out with something about sugar a long time ago, and then the sugar industry, I guess they went in the U.S. Congress, and I think they did it in Canada too, and they lobbied and lobbied and lobbied until they got them to stop saying bad things about sugar. But sugar actually does do a lot of damage, and it causes so many problems, so many big health issues like diabetes. Hi, darling. All right, let's get this heavy body up out of the chair. Ugh. Turn you around so you can see the Willem. There he is. There's the Willem.
All on display.
No, that wasn't on display. That was, I didn't, no, I was.
Okay, it was okay, it would be.
All right. Well, then let's do it again. We can make a show out of it. All right. So if you're going to go to Abe, I'll give you this. But if you feel at any time that the weather is deteriorating or anything is amiss, just come home. There's always another day. Another day, another dollar. Used to be that way.
Okay.
There.
That's it.
I love you. Oh, I forgot to put that on there too. You missed it. Yes. Let's see what we're going to do. If we're going to sew. Oh, I have some stuff in the car. I brought in I brought home a piece of denim, a huge denim comforter, and I think I'm going to make a denim dress. I have to get back into doing these things again.
Good.
I guess I have enough other things to do, but if you want to bring it in.
I can bring it in.
Thank you.
What time is it now? Is it 10 o'clock now? Or is it...
I have no idea. Look, here's a clock. 9 o'clock. That's wrong.
I think it's an
So it must be 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
This one says 4:49. Oh, yes, the kitchen. Ah, yes, the ever-calling kitchen. Well, you can keep calling. Look, my mess over here. And the loom. What was I going to get? I was going to see the time. It's 10 o'clock. And those poor... Okay, thank you, Willem. Thank you for lighting the fire. I'll light the fire. Let's see if we can manage feeding the birds and things. Ah, it smells so nice. And first we'll check. Well, we'll check as we give them food, eh? Where did I put where did I put it? Oh. Oh, I know. It would look better in here if the lights were on. First of all, let's fix this light. This one is always wrong over here. I'll light the fire. There, now they're all up. And we'll turn on that light. Now we had a bowl we were feeding the little deers out of. Why don't we just clean up? This can go in the other room. Oh, there's my little deer feeder. Okay, look at this. We're moving. This means things are going to happen now. I don't want to bend over, though. Well, that's going to go in the sunroom, but this can go to the deer. I will bend once. Hey, good morning, 9 people with 2 thumbs up. What's with that? You all watching on devices you can't thumbs ups with? It's very possible. Okay, then, let's see what we can do. Oh, that felt good to stretch. All right, how's it going here? You didn't eat much of it, you know. I'm not going to give you a whole bunch there. You can just have a little bit. Did you see that? All right, and we'll go around this way. It's so fresh out. Look at this mess. I was going to do a cattail workshop yesterday, and I forgot about it. Good morning, chickadee. So they sleep up there on that hill. See that where the white is? That's the edge of the hill. Right at the end, there are 3 beds up there. They like to be able to see. Look at all those tracks. Tracking in the winter is so awesome. And they ate this. They ate this before I went to bed. I don't know when they came up and ate it. I'm trying to get them to step up here onto the deck. I used to feed them right by the door. And they used to come. Chickadee-dee-dee. Chickadee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee. And this spot, now did they come here? Look, they haven't been here yet because I didn't feed them here yet. Ta-da! But they now have all those paths cleared out. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Do you have enough food? Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Oh, it feels good to walk. Move my body a bit. Who would have thought? Now, how are we doing here? Have you still got a whole lot of seeds? Yes, you do. Let's go back out here and get some more food. And we'll look at our pathways. Let's walk across. I'm no longer snowed in. Ha! That means I can walk there. Well, no, what was that? Oh, that must have been a goldfinch. I can't make that sound. There's that Swiss chard. I can't get that chunk off of there, else I would. And I would sit there. Oh yes, I fed them here too, but they didn't come. The pathway is clear, guys. Okay, it's starting to get cold. Oh, it's a long way down, but I came back up. My slippers, which keep my feet warm. All right, that's all for now. do something with some of this fleece. Isn't that pretty? Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? This is a really big fleece, you know. I think this one needs to be knocked a lot so all the straw comes out of it. Too cold, too cold. Ugh. It's nice when you can't see the mess, you know? Because then you just enjoy everything. So this needs to be done. This part is okay, but the rest got pulled out. So how are we going to do that now? I'll light the fire and you place the flowers in the vase that you bought today. Only today. Not another day of dishes. Crash, boom, bang. Sorry about all that noise. I'll light the fire and you place the flowers in the vase you bought today. I never used that. La 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 la. What do you think we should do? Should we put a spider plant in here? Hey, where's your little stand where you can stand up and be counted? There it is. Thank you, Diane. So we'll put you here so you can stand up and count. Oh, there it is. I was going to leave this for someone else, but that is a lot of beautiful denim, and I've never seen so much denim in one place before. That is a huge piece of denim. It would make way too heavy a comforter. Way too heavy. But I could make an awesome dress. I used to have awesome dresses made out of denim. Let's see. Look at that's our lumpy bed. But it's made. Now then, I used to have a whole bunch of denim dresses from my mom. She's given me over the years, but now it's only coats here. Oops, sorry. You probably know what's going on. So what's this? This is a skirt. What if I took these skirts of my mom's? On that one. So we have two denim skirts. And you know what I found out? This is a good skirt for snowshoeing in because it doesn't drag on the snow. But I do want a long. Why don't we have it anymore? What have I done? That involves bending, not happening today. So I guess I gave them away. That's sad. So I'll need to have a pattern. That's the thing about sewing is you have to start with a pattern. So how about we get a dress I like. Is there a dress in here I like somewhere? Where is it? This is a good one. Oh, but that's the short sleeve one. Sleeveless. I like them with sleeves on them, but that's going to be a lot of extra work, won't it? Now this has got a gather in the middle. Actually, this is probably a pretty easy pattern. Let's try this. Let's see what we can come up with. Sometimes you can take the dress apart. Okay, so we'll have to stand up and be counted again. All right, let's bring this to the kitchen. Oh, it's heavy, but it's coming along. I'll light the fire. Maybe we should do some other things here. We should probably put the leaf in the table. I can't find my other slipper. Probably in the car. Let's turn you around. But first I want to play the violin. I want to play I'll light the fire. I hope it's still tuned. That would be so nice. Oh dear. See, I can't just play it because I have to tune it first. But we can do difficult things, right? I can do difficult things. Thank you, my friend. Love the short clips you did yesterday. So peaceful and beautiful. I feel like I am an old friend when I hang out with you. Isn't that nice? You guys are so nice to me. Okay. Ha! It's good. Now I have to put rosin on here. Luckily, I went to a tree and I got some rosin. A pine tree. I'll light the fire. So I think what we're going to have to do is put 2 leaves in this table so it'll be really big and I can cut out my fabric. Wouldn't that be a good idea? It would probably be smarter if instead of starting on this big thing, I started on the cape for Maya. I already have the fabric. I already have it picked out and I have a pattern for it and it's not that big. This is not really getting it very well. Sometimes you have to scratch it up. It gets too smooth. Ah, that's better. Can you hear it? There we go. Now when I feel like lapsing into song, I can. right, there, that was my little blurb. Next time I do it, it will sound better. Okay, let's go check out Maya's thing. This can go in the garbage. These need to be washed. These have been washed. Okay, that's all it will hold. Yes, indeed. Let's straighten all the piles so that the piles will be ready for the day's growth. This needs to have the top cut off. But it didn't work last time, so why would it work this time? Definition of insanity, you know. Ha! I'm so glad I found this. Where are we going to do the bark? We should probably put a chair over here and do it where it's really dirty already, because bark carving is going to make it a mess. This bag can come up. I believe it is empty, indeed. Well, whatever. Okay, so under here, somewhere over the rainbow. There they are. Where birds fly. I got these the other day at the dump. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? Away above the chimney tops, that's where you'll find me somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. Birds fly over the rain. Oh, why then, oh, why can't I? When if... Hey, that got wet. If that I fall like lemon drops above chimney tops, that's where you'll find me somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. See, we aim. Ready, aim, fire. Apple cores, you know, whatever. Over the rainbow, why then, oh, why can't I? Some... Yummy, yummy. It's my elderberry oxymel. Way above the chimney tops, that's where you'll find me. was a real stretch. This is good stuff. You know what I'm going to do with this? I think I'm going to make mayonnaise, and then I'm going to put it in the mayonnaise. I don't know how much mayonnaise you need to make it with, though. This one goes back to the dump, I think. Back to where it came from. But see, now that you're there, you don't get to come along with me when I'm doing this, so I'll have to just go over here all by myself. And open this container. In. All these orange peels should go outside. This is the bowl for Desmond to have his oatmeal. Because he really wanted to have his oatmeal in the proper bowl. Alright, so where's the rest of that fluff? I brought these two up. Aren't they beautiful? My frog cup. Isn't he awesome? And this one. This is from, where's this one from? Santo Domingo. I've never been to Santo Domingo. I think I got it in San Juan. A better system, but that's it. There it goes. So we have some dressmaking patterns. This should go over there, and this should go over there. So those can go over there for now. And let's turn this around, and we'll look at our dressmaking patterns. So maternity fashions, that's not it. Doll garments in 2 sizes. Wouldn't that be fun, making doll dresses? Where's the picture of it? Six skirts. Oh, I like that one. Do you like that? This one here? I like that. That would be a nice blue jean dress, wouldn't it? That would take 4 hours to make. That's a big one. 45 minutes for skirts. That's pleated. I don't do pleated. 3 skirt, the long and the short of it. A flowered dress. Long summer skirt. That one doesn't have a back. I don't do backless things. So why have I got this then? Guess for the skirt. I like that skirt, don't you? The tears. Not the crying tears. Okay, what of this one? That's kind of nice, isn't it? But I don't think I'd like that thing. Two overdresses. Overdresses, that's my thing. Oh, look at that, the sun is coming out. Wraparound skirt and dress. Capes in wool and velvet. Okay, this is what we've got to do, is make a cape for Maya. And this is another 2 capes with hoods. So, should we have a hood on it? This has a hood on it, and that has a hood on it. And what's the difference? This is rounded, and this is squared. Okay, so that's our ideas. Now, these other patterns will go in my sewing area. I do have a sewing area. Da 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 da. Nope, not enough room in that drawer. Probably not enough room in that drawer either. There we go. It is in. May never come out. There's the one I planted in the stuff from, oops, the vacuum cleaner. Okay. A niddy noddy. Oops. Alright, we'll just set that down here. Oops, you're looking at my thumb. This one was rotten. How dare they? A ball wander, yes. Isn't that, oh yeah, that's not a niddy noddy. A niddy noddy is for, what's that thing called? You're going to reconnect again, are you? Ha, I beat it. Did it first. All right, so that's that. We have our pattern. Fennel, ginger, and cinnamon. It's very good. Where's that little thing I had for my table? My table protector. Look at this, I am moving. This is amazing. I need the fabric for that. Let's get the fabric. I think this is ready. I don't think this was used. I had lots of cramps the other night in my legs. This is from the clay being tossed. Okay, so the fabric for Maya's cape, I believe, is under here. Is it under there? No, it's all messy under there. Well, where is it? Oh, I know where it is. On my dresser. Under all this stuff. Hey, this is my nice little musical thing. Where is that? Not to be found. Okay, so much for Maya's cape today. Too bad, eh? This is a very nice little tool, little toy. I like it. I like that. Oh, Desmond was hiding these for me.
That was easy.
One of them goes here. Actually, one of them goes here.
That was easy.
And one of them goes here.
That was easy.
All right, well, we're not going to be able to make Maya's skirt now, are we? Isn't that silly? All that trouble? Let's sit down. Let's just sit down. Hey, let's play the violin. Good morning, witchy one. It's called a steel drum, I think. Oh well, so much for that. Let's just sit for a moment and have a little think. So what's been happening over there, Ellen? How's everything? The snow stopped and the sunshine stopped. Oh, but it may get sunny later. Looks like there's blue sky up there. It could break through. I really want to go and snowshoe that down there, but it's hard work snowshoeing. It's not hard work snowshoeing regular snow, right? Just a regular path. But the first time, when each foot goes down a foot, each step sinks a foot in. It'd be nice to... You went out for a wander this morning outside? Good. How is everything out there? What's it like around your house? Do you have... You're on a farm. You have animals and space and a barnyard and a big yard. And wild animals. Ellen, you're the one that's got coyotes and bears, right? So you're out there in the wilds. It's a nice place to go for a walk. Yeah, I should probably just at least go and snowshoe into the teepee. And then I could go and lie down in there and relax. And then I could snowshoe to the A-frame and then I could relax. Then I could snowshoe back to the teepee and then relax. Then I could snowshoe around an orchard. Oh, that's pretty. Well, does that mean I'm getting a cold? I don't want to get a cold. It'd be worse if it were COVID. Oof. COVID's not all it's cracked up to be. Well, it's not cracked up to be very good. You know, I think there's a higher hill behind that peak out there. Let me show you this now. So if we look back here, and we see that peak, where it's going up the side of another hill. But if you look above it, that's another hill in there. So there's my little orchard. So there's this one, this close one. And then beyond that is another rise. And then up at the top, I think, that white at the top between the trees. Not up there, that's the sky, but there. These, where is my finger? Come on, finger, where are you? Okay. So, oops. Anyway, so those dots above that on both sides, that is another hill. That is the rock, I believe. It is a lovely woods. It's not ours, but it's our view. We own the view. Other people own the woods. I like following deer trails through there. It's very rugged though. It looks pretty straightforward, but from my place where I follow the paths, it's pretty rugged, and it's kind of on the edge of the hillside, which goes down to the moat. So what's happening in your 9 lives today? See, we have Diane, who's probably puttering around doing her stuff, and Ellen, and who else is here? And Rose. Good morning, Rose. Nice to see you. And Witchy One. Look at that. Yeah, I hope I can do this skirt. My next skirt is going to be like your thin ones. They call them farmhouse, I think. Oh, is that right? Morning, Regina. We have had 40s last couple days. Too bad more cold is coming. You can't see the dinosaurs in a mug. Hey, why is it staying low power? Good morning, Nancy and everyone. Cold in morning in Wisconsin. Should be 40 sometime this week. Good morning, Davy. Are you Davy or are you Davy's wife? Nancy, do you support the Canadian Truckers' Freedom Convoy? No, I do not. Because they, you know, a lady called in on the radio yesterday, and she said she lives downtown Ottawa, and she looks out her window, and there are these people walking around with swastikas, pooping and peeing in the snowbank across the road from her house, downtown Ottawa. She's in a condo or high-rise of some sort, an apartment. That's what she sees when she goes down there, and a lot of people, none of them are wearing masks. She is immunocompromised, and it is a immunocompromised thing that affects her lungs. And so she knows that if she gets COVID, it will kill her. And she has not been able to go outside for 2 days. She can't walk her dog. I love winter. Anyway, she can't go outside and walk her dog. So for 2 days, she hasn't been able to take her dog for a walk because she cannot encounter anybody that's not wearing a mask, not with Omicron everywhere. I think that these truckers and all of their supporters that are out there, it's a very small minority of truckers. It's 10%. And they are they're all going to get Omicron. They're all going to be sick as a dog in a few days. More power to them. Anyway, I know it doesn't kill you, but it sure makes you feel horrible, right, Rose? Or was it Ellen? Poor Ellen. Like, look at what she's been through, and she got her vaccines and her booster, and the COVID is really bad. Anyway, so this lady can't go out there, and she says, "Have you got anything that you want to say to these people out there?" They say it's as many people as on Canada Day. I think it's one. Yeah, don't get sick. Anyway, so she can't go out there because she can't afford to get COVID. And they said, well, what, have you got anything? And they're very angry down there, and they're yelling, and the honking of horns has not stopped. She hasn't been able to sleep for 2 solid nights because the honking is absolutely continuous. Can you imagine having it outside your house, outside your door? Anyway, I guess all protests are something like that, but not with loud horns. Usually protests are quiet. They don't have all these truck horns blaring away. Well, anyway, they're not going to change the mind of Ontario. Like 90% of Canadians are vaccinated, you know? Yeah, I don't go to the doctors. Actually, that's not true. I go to get my feet done, like not to get my new orthotics. My doctor always wants to see me, but I don't ever have anything wrong. I go to see my rheumatologist now and then, once a year. She's pretty awesome. Anyway, so about the truckers and what they're doing, there's thousands of them. They have nowhere to go to the bathroom, so they're defecating all over town. I mean, that's pretty awful. Yeah, there's 2 that are Omicron is 1, and another one is, the new variant is 2. Is that right? Or there's some more new ones I'll have to watch. I love the news. Yay, news. I love journalists. I love the fact when I tried to send them stuff, they had to fact check it. Like it was a really big deal to fact check absolutely everything before they printed it. The New York Times is a real stickler on fact checking. All kinds of places, all the real journalists, they fact check. But then there's this not news station, which everybody thinks is news, and which actually was given a freebie by the court because they are not actually a news station. They can say whatever the heck they want, and they do. And that is not fact checked. And if you go fact checking, they say, "Oh, you're against me." Anyway, but fact checking is very, very important. I mean, that's what the truth is very important, isn't it? The truth is all there is. All the lies, it's all just fabrication. It doesn't exist. It's all just in the mind of Satan. It's just not true. Yes, it's good to be a fact checker, I think. Anyway, so these people, there's a mall downtown, the Rideau Center in downtown Ottawa, and it's a huge mall. Well, you've got all these people out there in the very, very cold. My granddaughter was door dashing in Madison a while back. What is door dashing? Oh, that's that job of delivering packages. I saw this video of all these packages along the railroad track, the subway in Ottawa, I think. Thousands of empty boxes that were from what people had stolen from deliveries. Imagine. The Gadianton robbers are back. Anyway, so I was going to say about these people. So they're cold. They're outside. It's huge, like Canada Day. Only it's not fun like Canada Day. They've got swastikas. Some people are having a lovely time. Some of them are wonderful, and they're have free cookies for the truckers, and they're all kind of a big group together, and they're all happy. But then there's the fringe elements who actually are the ones that have funded this whole thing, and and there's not a single person of color. There's not a Chinese or a Pakistani or Asian or black or native, not anything but white people. It's all white people. But most of the trucking industry is not all white people. A lot of people from South Asia that have come over are Pakistani, and I mean, a lot of trucks are driven by people with turbans and such as that. So this is not a representation of it. But the swastika, isn't that white supremacist? Isn't that what that's all about? I don't know what they're going to do. Like, hello, you can't decide you're going to own the world. You're a minority. Anyway. Whatever. But anyway, so the Rito Center, this big, huge mall, all these people came into the mall, wandering around the mall as if shopping. Nobody wearing a mask. Nobody. Thousands of people and not a mask anywhere, except the people that were, 30 years ago, a trucker strike. Anyway, so they've all gone into the mall. The people that are in the mall shopping, wearing masks, like these elderly couples you see wandering around, like, what is supposed to happen with them? And this girl talking about not being able to get out of her house, and she's locked in, and what's this about freedom? Like, where's her freedom? She can't come outside. How could it be about freedom if it's about white supremacy and swastikas? That's not about freedom. Freedom to choose evil? I guess. People do choose it anyway. Is this a hint? Am I supposed to not talk about this negative stuff? Anyway, so they all went into the Rito Center, and Ottawa, the mayor had to close the Rito Center because nobody was following the rules, and there were too many of them. Security couldn't do anything about it, so they closed the whole mall. You know, like, these people have been closed down for a long time, and they're just trying to get their businesses going again, and now you have this whole thing descend on them, breaking all the rules. Anyway, I do too. I think it's important. And I think that it's very troubling, I find, that when I have friends who I thought were smart, and they're starting to believe all this lunacy. And it's not that it's just lunacy. I mean, my sister's a geneticist, right? Like, a geneticist, for goodness sakes. I was surrounded by PhDs my whole life. My husband's a chemist. He's a PhD in chemistry. You know, like, I go for the science. Science isn't like something, it's not anti-faith. Science and faith go together. I mean, God created all this. It's amazing. He created the science. Like, everything, it's all together. It's not science or faith. That's not it at all. People just don't have all the facts yet. They still have all these theories about things. Good morning, Susan. Anyway, so they had to close the Rito Center. And so that means that the people living downtown and people that want to walk around downtown can't. They can't walk their dogs because if you wear a mask, you get harassed. It's amazing. It's amazing how quickly. And people that forward stuff to me, and I can see right through it. I can see that this is just somebody's way to make money. You know, it used to be in the olden days that we could live by the plants and get healthy by plants. And that's lovely. But the marketplace did a study, and see, this is why I don't have time to watch other people's vlogs, because I've got to watch the news. I've got to watch documentaries and things. And I stay up late enough as it is, so. But anyway, so this one documentary was on supplements. And so they went around and they gathered all the natural plants, and then they opened up the bottles of supplements, which were those plants, supposedly. And in some cases, like, they looked at the DNA of the plants they had, and they looked at the DNA of the things that were in the bottles. And in some cases, there was not a trace of the plant in the supplement. anyway, and in all of them, like there's a lot of flaws with it all. You're not if you want to eat the plant, get the plant, but don't expect to get it in the bottle. And I have rethought my idea of this vitamin D3, B12, and magnesium that I take. Magnesium has never helped me. I don't think it's helped me. I mean, I don't have leg cramps all the time, so maybe it is helping me. But if I eat dairy, that's 2 sneezes. Maybe it's because it's sunny out. What does this mean? Yes, whatever. It doesn't matter what other things says. Well, the synthetic drugs, I don't think it. Well, I'm not sure that it was even that. But I'm not sure. I'll have to look at that. I like what you just said, Rose. I don't care what anyone says. I protect myself and others with masks, and I love others enough to not want to get them sick. I care for others. Lifelong Girl Scout. That's right. Be a Girl Scout. Wear your mask. Protect others. But this lady was saying they asked her if you could say anything to the people that are protesting downstairs, what would you say? And she said, I would say, why do you want me to die? Why do you want me to die? I can going around harassing people that are wearing a mask. Why do you want them to die? They know what their bodies are capable of and such. Anyway. I'll get off my soapbox now, too. And good morning, Nanby. I'm Nan T. Sure is pretty out there. I'll show you that. That looks better than me. Isn't that a beautiful place? I love you guys. Thank you for sharing my day with me. I sanded the stairs the other day. Isn't that a beautiful bit of... you can't see that without snow. There's no way you could see that. None of it. It's all absolutely hidden. People that don't like snow. And look at how blue those shadows are. If you want to paint a shadow, you have to use blue. There you've got blue and white beside each other. It's really cool to paint the shadows in the trees. Uh-oh, another low battery thing happening. I may have to change things up again. I should probably go outside while I can. I'm trying to make you smaller, but it's not working. Oh, that's because I was too close to the words. There, look at that. Isn't that pretty out there? I think I should go out there and play. I think I should put my snowshoes in the car, put some proper footwear on. Those. No, I think I'll wear boots. Actually, the boots are in the car, which went. These are really nice. Those yellow furry eggs I found on the tree. Aren't they nice slippers? $6 at Giant Tiger. They're probably made in China. Get them while you can before China is the enemy from whom no one will. Good morning, Davy Van Moor. Now, let's see. Van Moor, isn't that a Dutch name? Are you from Holland? Or is it is it German? If it was Dutch, it would probably be Mooeer or something. Oh, it's Dutch. Aha. Ik ben erg trots op je. Oh, Belgian. Ah, I have a friend in Belgium. She lives in Ghent. Carolyn. She's a sculptor. She sculpts the most amazing stuff. When we were in there, we went over to visit her. We were over in Europe visiting Willem's mom. Now, how come you can't see the on here, there's the sky, and halfway between the sky, oh, there you can see it now. That's the hill beyond. The little dots between the sky and the ground. Ooh, it gets even bigger. Those little dots are a hill. Hey, you know what? If we get out the zoomy camera, let's get the zoomy camera. What did you say? Nancy, you have more pine around than I do. It's not pine, it's hemlock. I have one pine here and a spruce. I planted them, the spruce and the pine. And those are all, they're white cedar and hemlock. But my sister has lots of pine. There's one of those videos yesterday that I uploaded about Cindyland. So there's a pine I planted there. So you go out the driveway and up the road to right about there on the other side of that post, and you go that way. And all of that, where that telephone pole is, all that's my sister's land. So this is the neighbor up there, that's his. And then all that Cindyland. And so if you walk all the way through there and over and down, there's a whole stand of pines that somebody planted. They're very beautiful. Hey, look. Footsteps. Are those deer tracks? They must be. Cindyland, my sister's name is Cynthia. And so her land, she bought that land beside me with those incredible valley, and the stream is going, it goes behind their house. It's 25 acres. It goes all the way around. And it's beautiful. Do a Google for Cindyland and maybe you'll find it on some of my videos. Anyway. Looks like the deer came on the hill there. Look at that, tracking from the house. See, this is the little grass hut I'm trying to make for the children. Maybe I'll have them make it. I have to get a whole bunch of stuff like tall grass. Maybe when they mow the side of the road again. Yeah, so it's 25 acres, and so the terrain, like this hill is quite a hill, and then it goes way down. The stream is all the way around it, and then it comes this way, and there's a big marshland. So you go over this little hill and up there, and then down, way down, and it's all hemlocks. You see those trees right over there on the edge, beyond the bird. Those are hemlocks, I think. Not all of them. Hemlocks tops curve over. But a lot of them are hemlocks, and there's cedar and spruce. But then that hillside goes way down to the stream, and it's quite steep. Like, it's really hard to climb down and up. You have to be a nimble goat. And see those white trees way over there? Those birches, that's all, and those birches there, that's all her land. It all comes around back there, right behind the house. This house only has a triangular property, which is backed by Cindyland. And so I can now go wandering all over there. That's really nice. I'll show it to you upstairs. Let's go upstairs. Let's do something different. Let's take our drink. Oh, look it, we have no drink. That's cool. That's neat. Look, part of this is cleaned off. Now what am I going to do with these pumpkins? Oh, these are squash seeds. These are the good ones. These need to go in a container. I don't try and clean off all this stuff at the beginning when you take it out of the pumpkin. It just is too much work. But you can get it off later. And you just break them apart. And it all comes off if it matters to you. I mean, it also would go well on the garden upstairs. I'll light the fire, darn violin. I wish it would just stay tuned. I wish I knew how to tune it better. Willem is my tuner. I'm trying to get better at it, though. I listen for the reverberation. So have you noticed that we're not sewing? That's because I've changed topics once again. it looks like the light is not on in here. Let's paint this over. There, how's that? And we'll open this one up. I think it's just so beautiful outside. Okay, let's go up and have a look at Cinia then. Oh yeah, and I have to get this ready to take down there. So I have to... So I have to delete all the pictures that are on that, so I can take it in my camera and go down there and snowshoe to the stream around the teepee, and then go to town and upload it so you can see it all. Won't that be a good idea? Last night I was playing Minecraft. I was searching and searching for my okay, so we're just going to delete all the stuff on it. What did you say? You just soak them when you take them out and rinse off the floaters, then dry them. Well, no, I plant them. Yes, that's my hill with the bat house on it. Okay, so let's find this PC. And then we'll get the SD card. And then we will delete. No, oh, that is empty. Let's just go to delete. Delete. And then we will delete this one too. Delete. Ha, there we go. Now it's empty. Okay, so now we can put this in the camera and we can go play outside with the camera. I charged it yesterday and I have the battery in it. Let me have this card in it. I mean, the card isn't in all the way. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. There we go. We can do that. It's pretty clean in here. It'll do. Except for this. But the grandchildren are coming tomorrow. They might want to play there too. Maya might. I think that was a great idea they had. Okay, so I'll go up and show you. Oops, wait. Stop, stop, stop. What's happening? No, we haven't. My son just put it up there last summer. They need a year. So let's go outside. Ha, oh, isn't it a beautiful room here? Oh, don't you just love it? I need to get some big canvases and then I'm going to paint. Look, I brought up a ladder. Haha. Next step would be to stand it up. If I were to do that, then I would have been working on this a little bit today. We just put it in place. We won't climb on it. We won't do anything that resembles completing the project. There we go. Okay. Let's go outside. Look how happy everybody is. They're so happy. Look at these sunflowers. Better eat some. Better eat them or they're going to take over. I will have missed it. Once they've got 3 leaves, they don't taste so good. Nothing tastes good with 3 leaves. Okay, let's show you Cindy. I'm going to show you Cindy Lamb first. Okay, I'll check. I'm going to have to go. I think I do. No, not that one. That's an unknown name. You have an Audubon bat house. Look at how big this guy has gotten. He is so happy. They think it's summertime. Summertime makes me feel fine. Knowing you're the jasmine on my mind. Oh, maybe not. Don't bother waiting. Yes, the circle's going around and around. I gotta go do something different. I gotta go outside, have some fun out there in the woods, make videos for you. Summertime makes me feel fine, knowing you're the jasmine on my mind. La 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 la. He's getting ready to fly. Perhaps someone else is living in the bat house. Fly away. Okay, so no, it's not going to work. Okay, I'm going to say goodbye.